Hello and welcome. My name is Kirill, and I will be your guide through these installation lessons. And I would like to start with the very basic, how you get the software, how you get your license purchased, and how you get the software installed so that you can actually get started with using the application. We have created a few quick start guides which will guide you step by step how to set up the application, in which you can get from our website. But I would like to walk you through real quick in through the steps of getting the software and installing that on your machine. So as I said, we're going to start with the download. We're going to purchase a license, and we're going to install the software. So let's go to our application, to the website that provides you all the information for the application. Warehouse Pro has a few different modules. The main module is where you set up all the administrative and very important functions. You create your lists, your items, you create your recipes if you're a restaurant, you create your user accounts. A number of authority levels are available here. You can be the owner, you can be just a manager or a user. So the main database will be created using the Warehouse Pro main module, and it's a basis that is used in every configuration with anything else that you basically do with Warehouse Pro. So if you have a restaurant, you obviously would like to have a special interface for your waiters to use. It's a very specific application that has a capability to create a layout of your restaurant. You can have reservations, you can have multiple users, you can have multiple bills that are being split or added or transferred to different customers. So it's very created to be pretty much tailored to a restaurant with multiple customers, multiple tables, and multiple users. The Warehouse Pro Store point of sale has the main application working together with a point of sale specialized module, and it's pretty much a touchscreen capable software that provides only the functions that are needed to the clerk who is selling to the customer. There are no purchases that can be created through that module, and you basically you have a very speedy way to check out the customer's purchase. We have also a mobile point of sale, which is basically the application that works on a Windows-enabled mobile device. We're gonna go into that in a later stage. You can get the software, you can get some tutorials from the website, and I'm gonna create a separate movie to show you how exactly to set it up and how to use it. ArchiPro, it's a backup program that works pretty much with the database that is underlying any of those applications. As we said, the main module is where you create the database, and ArchiPro, the backup, is how you can create an automatic backup to everything that you save in your database, so that in case something happens to your computer, in case something happens to your application, you have all your information, all your lists, and everything else that you have done with your customers in a secure place. Barcode Printer Pro is another application that we offer. It allows you to print barcode, or you can create barcodes for items that you have either created or you're reselling, but they come with no barcode. So you can create those. You can print upon any printer. You don't need any specialized printing device. You don't need anything that is out of the ordinary for just a basic office. So it's easy. It's pretty much free if you have a printer, and you can start using it with any of the applications that we have in our suite. So let's assume that I have a store and I would like to get the store point of sale. I have never used the Warehouse Pro or any of the extensions, and I would like to read through. So I'm going to click on the link, and you can access the links as well from our top menu. There are quite a few options up here as well, but I'm going to click on the Warehouse Pro Store point of sale. It gets me to the dedicated screen where I can read through the functions. I can buy the license. I can get the software for a free demo. I can see some of the screens already that are set up for me to take a look at before I actually install the software, or I can get some of the tutorials that we have created for your use. This is the quick startup guide. Basically gives you step-by-step direction how to set up your application. This is the complete user manual. That is a big document that gives you a lot of detailed questions answered. And we have an overview how to actually pay through Google Checkout. So if you have any questions, just click on that. It's gonna open up in a new window, and it's gonna walk you through each and every step, together with a number of screens that we have created for you, just to make sure that you have a good understanding how to complete the purchase and what to expect. So I'll close that. In this case, um, if I want to buy my first license, basically the first license will give you the main module together with one copy of a point of sale application. Each If you want to add another point of sale module, let's say you have two clerks now, you have two computers to check out lanes, you would like to have a second module setup. You don't need to buy the first module, the main module already, because you have it already, on a computer within your environment. So you just want to add the point of sale. That's when you're gonna go into buy an additional license. So let's go with the assumption that I have never used the application. I have downloaded it for a free trial here, and I'm going to basically buy my first license to install it and get started. So here we go. I will buy. I'm gonna click on buy first license. The application was added to my cart, so I'm gonna go to my shopping cart, and here we go. I have WarehousePro first license. It's $549. If you have a promotional code that we sometimes have promotions, so keep looking out for those. Sign up for our newsletter. You're gonna be able to get good deals once in a while when we have specials. So the next step that I need to get into is go to checkout. At this point in time, if I have created an account, in this case, I have created an account, and that's why I was logged in. It led me through to the point when I can confirm the order. And if I had not done that, it would have asked me to log in or to register, which is pretty much a very basic form, which all of you have seen on many other online stores. So you just need to create an account to move to the next order, to the next step. And if you confirm the order, it's going to get you to Google Checkout. This is how you can pay for the purchase of the license. And once you complete the purchase, you will get few emails from us. And I will do my create an order. I'll get to the next step, and I'll show you what kind of emails you're going to get just in a second. So I just created an order, clicked on confirm, paid for it, and basically the system tells me that I have received an email. And let's go to my Hotmail account to see what kind of emails I got. So yeah, I have two emails. One of them is the purchase order summary. It gives you all the information that you have given us already. It's going to summarize the order and what you have purchased. And the second email is basically the download information. It gives you a link, and that link, if you click it, it's going to start downloading the specific file. So the system is giving me the option to save the file. I will click it and save it. Since this is a big application, it's going to take a few minutes to download. At this point in time, it says 44 minutes, but it's going to be about 20 to 30 minutes depending on how fast your internet connection is. I'll stop it and I'm going to go back to the file that I have downloaded already, because I want to keep going to show you what happens next. I'm going to stop and come back in a second. So this is my desktop. As you can see, this is the file that I just downloaded. If I double click it, it's gonna start the installer, and as I mentioned before, we have created packages that are tailored to your type of business. So you're gonna see that start from the beginning, you're gonna be asked what kind of business you are trying to get started and what exactly you would like to install on your computer. I'm clicking on install, and I'm basically telling the application where to put the installation file. The next step is going to be on my computer is going to show up a menu that will guide me through the installation process of the main module together with all the ancillary modules. I'm going to allow this application to be installed on my computer. And the first step that the installer does is it extracts all the components, because it's a big file that has a lot of different things that will be required in the installation. It's going to take a second. Let's wait for that to happen. And as you can see up here, I have the application already installed, so I'm not going to go through the actual installation process. I'm just going to tell you what steps to take. And the system is actually going to do pretty much everything on its own. If you have any specific questions, I encourage you to go back to our website, go to pretty much the application that you are trying to install. In this case, we're trying to install the point of sale for stores. Get that quick startup guide, and it's going to give you step-by-step printed instructions how exactly to get the application. But in this case, okay, the installer is starting, and it basically asks me straight from the beginning what kind of establishment I have. Do I have a store or do I have a restaurant? You can find the documentation here as well. But if I have a store, as we have decided, I will click on the first button. If I have a restaurant, I'm going to go to the second button. Pretty much the same procedure is going to follow. Just the installation process will get you the right files installed on your machine. So I clicked on the first one, and if I have never used, and I'm basically I'm going to use just one station on my computer on my store. This is pretty much what I want to use. This is going to be the first option. It installs pretty much everything, the package that we have for a station in a store. It has the main module. It has. Let's give it a second. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you. It has the store point of sale. It has the archiver. It has a serial driver that gives you the capability to get and the last piece is the SQL server, which is a pretty powerful database application that comes free with your WarehousePro suite of products. We recommend it for bigger stores. We recommend it for bigger databases, and it's good to actually have it on your machine in case you need it. Let me go back, and I'm going to show you the second option. Is pretty much the same, except the SQL database software, which is pretty much what you want to start on your computer. If you have just one application, just one terminal, you want everything on that terminal, use this one. we have a few different languages that you can use to install it. We assume that most of the users are going to be using English, so use English, click OK, and the application is going to install pretty much the entire package. Just to make a distinction that in certain cases we have a few different types of English. For the US version, we have locked it to United States, but you may see different types of English in there that drive the UK English is driving different accounting rules. So each and every time you have a language preference, we recommend that you take a look at the different options and you choose the United States option. So let me hit cancel on both. I will go back to the restaurant. Let me show you. The restaurant has pretty much the same options. This one is going to create everything, the entire package, including SQL database server. I'm going to create another lesson why SQL is important and how to set it up. If you have just one station, single station is the package that you want to install. And if you have an additional license that you're trying to install to work with an already created database, that's pretty much where you're going to select only the point of sale for restaurant additional license. When you click on the application, I have been canceling those files and I have been interrupting the process. But if I click install on the next image that comes up right here, let me check. But if I have options between English, no, I don't. I'm going to use English. If I click OK, it's going to install everything that is in that package that is designated, on this screen. So I encourage you to hit OK, let the software get installed, and I'm gonna see you in the next video where I'm gonna show you how to set up your database in the main application, and then we're gonna keep going with special videos for each application, for restaurants, for stores, and for mobile application. See you in the next movie. Keep listening and let us know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye bye.